everyone, and welcome to Lety Does Doctor Who. So in the last episode, after the Doctor receives a distress call from somewhere in outer space, he decides to go investigate and take Bill along with him. And of course, you know, Nardole decides that he has to go along too to make sure the Doctor doesn't do anything stupid. But he does do something stupid when they realize that the entire base is filled with essentially zombies because their spacesuits are now controlling them after they have been killed by their spacesuits inside of them. But they discover that it is actually the company that had hired them to be out there in the first place, just killing them because they are a waste of air. And of course, you know, in the process of saving the remaining 3 people on that base, the Doctor loses his eyesight and Bill nearly dies twice. So, wasn't exactly the most productive episode for the Doctor, but in the end, I would say that he learned the consequences of his actions, but pretty much he didn't regain his eyesight, but he did manage to fool Bill that he did. So the Doctor is now blind. Nardole knows, and he is, of course, very upset and scolding the Doctor, and Bill has no idea. And she's still willing to go out on adventures with him, even though she nearly died twice, so... But anyway, this episode seems like... I don't know. The preview wasn't very clear about what was going on, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect out of this one. But I do hope we get to see more of Nardole because I'm really loving his character and he's really funny to me. So I love how sarcastic he can be and just how open and willing he is to tell the Doctor, I told you so. And yeah, Bill's thirst for adventure is kind of encouraging the Doctor to do some risky things. So, not sure how he's going to deal with the blindness. Maybe he's just going to have Nardole guide him around. Or maybe Bill is going to find out in this episode. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty excited considering this would be a very devastating situation for the Doctor to put himself in which he might lose the trust from his companion. Or, you know, worse, something could go terribly, terribly wrong from pretending to be able to see something when he can't. So, hope to see something go well, I guess, out of his cleverness and he figures it out, but I'm not sure. Doctor Who, Series 10, Episode 6, Extremis. Let's get started.
You're blind.
It's temporary.
Look at me!
Nardole, I can't. I really can't. I can't look at anything. Ever again.
Well, at least they made his eyes the right color again so that Peter Capaldi doesn't have to wear any contacts or anything.
Increasing problem. As you can see, it will stop both hearts, all 3 brain stems, and deliver a cellular shockwave that will permanently disable regenerative ability.
Hold up. 3 brain stems? Maybe that's why the Doctor's so clever.
Apologies for our choice, but your people are not easy to come by.
Oh, Doctor, I didn't expect you.
Well, that explains how Missy got here.
Domestic
Right.
Thank you.
This is a weird way to start this episode with Missy's execution.
No. Memories are so...
But now we know that it's Missy inside of the vault, so...
Just let me live.
Aww. That's such a weird thing. Oh, so he's kind of able to see. He can use his sonic shades. He's still trying to teach even though he can't see?
In complete secrecy, His Holiness the Pope, the Bishop of Rome, request most urgently a personal...
Narle's just like, yeah, great. That sounds like work.
Hello.
Nardal is just gonna be his eyes this entire episode.
Okay, so what's the title?
Oh, yes, I can see. Veritas. Oh.
He's just gonna be asking Nardal what's going on the whole time.
Understood.
A few months ago,
Okay.
centuries of work.
Shit just got real.
The Veritas. The Veritas is a short document. A few pages only. And yet...
Ah, looks like we're not watching Doctor Who this episode, but Sherlock Holmes. It's a murder mystery.
In every case.
Will you read the Veritas?
Oh, now he speaks English.
Oh, Tom. I thought you moved out from here. Yes, slightly.
Yeah, the last landowner kind of lied about just how murderous his house was. Ah, that was sly.
Moira.
Oh, poor, terrified man home.
Well, phew.
Well to go.
Right, you two.
Way to go. She hasn't come out to her mother. I feel like that's going to be an episode later on, but Penny must feel really embarrassed. Alone at last. And god damn it.
Oh God, what? To feel guilty about. Hey. Okay.
Aw, that sounds like she's not used to dating a woman, so...
Chi siete voi due ragazzi? Come mai sono finito qui in questa casa?
Imagine how Penny must feel if she ever tells this story to anyone. Like, so I went on a date with this girl, we had tea, we went back to her place, and then the fucking pup came out of her room.
Oh my God. No, Penny. Wait.
That must look so weird to her. Aww! Bill can't even keep a date for one episode.
Doctor.
She just damned them to hell for having them lose her date.
When that happened.
Well, you...
Don't mention the eyesight.
On behalf of the Catholic Church, the offer stands.
Oh, wow. Okay, he already went inside of a dial, okay. He didn't confess anything, but he did break his way out. I think the doctor is pretty set on the whole confession thing.
Well, I haven't.
Nardal!
Without witness, without reward. Virtue is only virtue in extremis. This is what he believes. And this is the reason, above all, I love him. My husband.
River song.
My madman in a box. My doctor.
Oh.
You
It is Nardal!
How the hell did you
Followed you from Deryllium on the explicit orders of your late wife, River Song. Warning.
So that explains
Your ass.
why why he's with the doctor now.
Real reason.
No.
Because the moment you tell Bill, it becomes real. And then you might actually have to deal with it.
Whoa!
Definitely not telling her now.
You're an idiot.
I love them. I love them so much.
Wild dog.
Bill looks so excited. Why? Like, she completely forgot about how upset she was over that girl. She's just like, oh, adventure.
The Hereticum.
Harry Potter.
She is such a nerd.
Close to me.
Oh my gosh, Bill is so adorable.
Designed.
Knock yourself out. Actually, do that. Knock yourself right out.
Oh my gosh, Missy's actress totally sells it. She's pretty great.
Penny. It's a long story.
There goes the doctor, meddling in other people's personal lives.
Oh look, it's a mysterious light shining.
He can't see it through his shades!
10 feet away.
So Nardal has to describe it for him.
What's through that door?
There is no door there. It's a wall.
Well, that was weird.
There.
I have to check if there is a breach in the wall. I'll unlock the
There obviously isn't a breach in the wall. It's closed now. Is the doctor just gonna leave him? That's how people die, you know. Ah!
God!
What's wrong?
Hey.
Oh, hang on.
That guy totally did not scare me. I was not on edge at all.
There's someone in there.
Yeah,
At all.
Colonel Angelo, someone just broke into your book cage.
Priest, by the look of him.
Yep. That is...
Probably hasn't got far.
Yep. Well, that was short-lived.
One that priest presumably emailed them a copy of the Veritas translation from this computer.
Remember what he said?
Oh, he tied himself down to the chair so that he could write the email to send it digitally.
It's one person read the Veritas and lived.
Well, you know,
Go and see if he's all right.
she spoke a little too soon.
No, knock after a man with a gun.
Ah, well, I thought of that.
Thank you.
Now, Dale, make sure that you walk in front of her.
Make sure you're the one that goes first. She's too valuable.
I won't read this without you.
Really, he won't.
Wow, sly. Man, the doctor really likes plugging things onto his head.
All will ever meet who is officially licensed to kick the doctor's ass. I will happily do the same to you in the event that you do not align yourself with any instructions I have issued, which I personally judge to be in the best interest of your safety and survival. Okay?
Okay.
Good out.
That was beautiful!
Be a badass.
Nothing secret about it, baby doll.
Oh my gosh, the actor just totally sold that. That was so perfect. Dude, can you imagine the actor so used to just being such a goofy character? Can you imagine just how awesome he must have felt delivering that line? He looked like he was so into it, and he probably had to practice for a while, but...
Colonel Angelo, I could do with your help here.
I don't think you want his help.
Either it's going to... Just,
Wait a minute, if it's gonna temporarily fix his eyesight, why isn't he choosing the version that's already translated on the computer? Why is he choosing the book that he has to spend a few extra seconds to translate?
I am your friend.
Aww. Oh! Okay!
on my...
So... she dead now. What the hell? The Pentagon?
Hello.
The Pentagon.
We're not supposed to be here. We'll be right back.
Oh. Bill, come and take a look at this.
Is he just... why? Usually he's the one that's like, something's weird, gonna go away. Oh. What?
Look, she paid it back. I just borrowed from my future.
Wait.
I get a few minutes.
Why would you want to borrow from your future if you're blind right now? Wouldn't borrowing from your future just be you still being blind? Why didn't he borrow from his past before he was blind? What the heck, Doctor?
Be able to shut up and get to the whale.
Okay, Doctor. You need to chill.
Friends and family.
Oh my. The beer goggles wore off. The Doctor's really bad with games, if you couldn't tell. he took the computer. But what if it dies? Okay, I'm assuming this is another mass suicide. Yeah, they'll do it. They'll probably do it. That is not worth the trade. Whatever he traded the universe for, that is not worth it. Ew, these guys look like something out of Resident Evil. Ew.
You haven't read it. You haven't read the Veritas. Sorry.
No, haven't read the Veritas. Oh, now Nerdle's like, let's leave, but he was the one that wanted to go explore in the first place.
No, I'm really very sorry.
Okay. Well, you know, weirder things have happened.
Yes. No.
Someone's been through here.
He's so cute.
Yeah. And I'm just wondering, what happens if
So Nerdle just
outside
discovered
the
that
light of the projector?
even that he remembered wasn't real? Oh no, don't do it. No! It's like the framework all over again! Okay, that didn't happen in the framework. In the framework, people just poofed. They didn't, like, say that they weren't real and it was all sad. I mean... It was...
Is that the president?
They're in the White House?
It was.
Tell me.
Aw, they went through a lot of effort putting this set together. There's even, like, photos of the president and his wife in the background on his little desk.
Let's bring the story up to date, Bill. Imagine an alien life form of immense power
Aw, man.
and sophistication.
Bill finally gets a date and it's not even real.
So it runs
This girl can't get a break, man.
a holographic, and that'll all generate the same string. The exact same.
Oh, this just got really sad.
Deleting himself from the game because he's sick of dying.
Okay, one day I'm gonna open up Legend of Zelda. Link isn't gonna be there.
Turned people.
He's just gonna get tired of my shit and leave. How is she deleting?
No, I'm not. I'm a shadow. A puppet doctor for you to practice killing.
We have killed you many times.
Then what are you waiting for? Why don't you kill me now?
What the hell? They've done this a bunch of times? He just carries that on his
Not sure I
person
believe
now?
anything. Your simulation is far too good.
Oh my gosh.
You see these? They're set to record.
I'm so sad
So I'm psyching
about
Riot.
Peter Capaldi leaving now because
Memory print of the last few
he
hours
was so excited to be the doctor.
on here.
This is a really good
Information
performance.
about you.
And now he's leaving. Oh,
Doing what everybody does when the
that
world's
was
in
the
danger.
effect that we saw in the beginning. So it's like during that crossover when... Oh, that's weird. When the doctor calls himself. Ah! Clever, clever! Dear doctor, please save them. The doctor. Yeah.
Something's coming, Bill. Something very big. And something
Call her tonight. Everything needs to unfold the same way. Be on that date, Bill. Be on that date. I will ruin your date, but be on it when I'm there.
Credited to you.
It's not stopping.
Have a nice day then.
Whatever you say. Why do they need to move her to the vault? She was just able to get up herself.
How can I?
Okay, it just ended. Alright, so that episode was really, really good, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I have no idea if it is the simulation doctor sending another message to another simulation doctor, but at least now he knows and he's self-aware, and it looks like in order to defeat this big old threat that's coming, he's gonna end up releasing Missy and getting her to help him. So it is Missy in the vault. I don't really see where that clip when we had seen of the master comes into play, if it's still Missy. So maybe it's just gonna be like Master from the past coming to save the universe now or something, or save the doctor now. But that was a really emotional scene with Missy telling the doctor that she is his friend, and of course we got reference to River Song again, which is just okay, it's fine, that's cool. I totally got over that, you know, same way I totally got over Clara. But yeah, I'm glad to see that Nardole is still okay. Which I'm surprised he figured it out so quickly. He was probably the first person of the team to figure it out, and man, his death was really sad. Even if it wasn't fake. I mean, even if it was fake, even if it wasn't real. But I wonder if the doctor telling Nardole about this is also going to be self-aware, and then he's going to use his smarts to kind of help the doctor out a bit more. But the doctor's still blind. He can't read. I don't know why he decided to do the audiobook thing at the very, very end. That completely made sense for me to do the first time around, but I guess they just wanted to show off that machine that he used to regain his eyesight just for that one purpose, because he had closed the laptop. So if he didn't have his eyesight, I don't know how he opened the file, and I don't know how he was able to push the buttons that allowed it to read the audiobook. But, you know, whatever, that's cool, that's fine, you know, plot. So, really excited for the next episode. Missy's actress is very, very convincing that she is just kind of crazy and funny and, like, completely all over the place. So she can do things that are really unexpected and deliver them very nicely. So I really hope we get to see more of that, and Missy and Doctor team up to save the world. That sounds cool. So really excited for the next episode. And it seems like Stephen Moffat is trying to introduce this huge threat that might potentially be, you know, the Doctor's greatest enemy ever, capable of destroying any of the established civilizations by running them through simulations and practicing on them, because they had said that they'd even killed the Doctor before. So can't wait for that. It seems like it's going to be his big send-off, and I hope that these characters that they're creating as such a major villain are going to be here to stay. So yep, that's pretty much all my thoughts I had for this episode, and that's all I got for you. So thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing. If you have a few moments, you can go ahead and please check out my Patreon up there. But I'll see you in the next episode, so bye! Oh, hey there everyone! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, you can subscribe to my channel by clicking that circle button up there. Or you can check out some more of my videos along here. And I also got a Patreon set up that you can find by clicking that square button down there. See ya! I fucked up.